Good evening, Bhavna. Good evening, Bhavna.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, I got your syllabus, Bhavna.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. But the thing, the Manoj sir called and said like it's
Yeah,
better if
actually,
we go. Yeah, if we
right,
continue the same.
right. Actually, the thing is that your this syllabus is for a single week, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but the chapter itself, that is atomic structure, requires around 20 to 25 classes. If you want this chapter to be in depth and with complete clarity, because it is a very big chapter, atomic structure. Single chapter takes around 20 to 25 classes. Okay. So if we do these two chapters accordingly for 1 week now, then we have to miss many topics and we have to go very fast. So it will be of no use. Like now, either you will not get any concept. That's why. Because the atomic structure and classification of elements, na, like currently we are doing some basic concepts of chemistry, right? This is our first chapter. Okay. Am I audible, Bhavna?
Yeah.
After completing this chapter, my second chapter is atomic structure. Then my third chapter is classification of elements and periodicity. And then my fourth chapter is chemical bonding. This is my syllabus going accordingly. Okay. Am I audible?
It's breaking.
Is it still breaking? Am I audible, Bhavna? Bhavna, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I was telling you that if we go accordingly our syllabus, na, then we have to leave each and everything in step by step, because after 2 to 3 months you will be accordingly that something different is going in school. This thing you have already done, this thing you have, not the college exams, no, that I can say. Okay, Bhavna, I gave you some questions for the homework, right?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
There is some issue.
All right, no issue. I gave you a homework, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So have you done this one?
Ma'am, I forgot.
Just do it right now,
Okay, ma'am.
because no scope to run from homework in my class.
Okay, ma'am.
Just let me know the answer one by one.
Mom,
Yes, Shavla.
done, mom.
Okay. Let me know one by one.
Mom, CH4 is 16.
एक minute. Okay.
C6H12 O6 is 180.
Okay.
H2O is 18.
Okay. Good.
CO2 is 44.
Good.
H2SO4 is 98.
Good.
HNO3 is 63.
Very good.
Calcium hydroxide is 74.
Okay.
And potassium,
Calcium hydroxide is 74, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
KNO3 is 101.
Good. Very good. Well, these are the molecular masses. Here I have written only the numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
As these are the molecular mass, or we can say the molar mass. So the unit that we use is basically gram per mole. That
Okay,
we will
ma'am.
discuss later on, that why I write this name. For now, you have to write it is gram per mole. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. The next thing that comes to us is formula mass. Right now we have done about atomic mass, molecular mass.
Yes.
Now next is formula mass. Have you heard this name?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Basically, formula mass is whenever we use ions in a compound, when we have ionic compound. We have ionic compounds and covalent compounds.
Yes, ma'am.
For covalent compounds, if we need to get the mass, then we say that it is the molar mass or the molecular mass. If we need to calculate the mass of an ionic compound, at that time we say that we have to find the formula mass.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, because
Okay,
in
ma'am.
ionic compound there is no discrete unit. Like if I say that I am having a compound like if I say that I have glucose C6H12O6.
Yes.
Okay, if I take the ratio of these ones, I can write it like this. Can I write it
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this? Right?
Yes.
So I can say that it is the discrete unit of glucose, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We can say this thing, na? So in molecular mass, what we have discrete units basically. Like if I say
Okay,
that I am
ma'am.
having water, in water, water itself is a discrete unit. We can't break water. But if I say that I am having HCl, so I can break HCl into simply H positive and Cl minus,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So in this, there is no discrete unit. Only ions are present over there. Clear? So
Yes,
whenever
ma'am.
there is the presence of ions, in that case, we calculate formula mass. Otherwise, we calculate molecular mass. Otherwise, the way that how to calculate the formula mass is same as we calculate the molecular mass.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So formula mass is basically used for Bhavna, the topic that you already know now. Just tell me that, ma'am, I have the knowledge of this topic, so we will go for that topic a little bit
Oh,
speedy,
okay, ma'am.
right?
Okay.
So formula mass is used for the substances where molecules do not exist as discrete units. Okay, clear? Or we
Yes,
can
ma'am.
say that formula mass, it is the sum of masses of ions present in formula of ionic compound. Got it?
Yes.
Like if I say that I have to calculate the formula mass for NaCl. So the mass for Na plus the mass of chlorine. What is the mass of sodium? What is the mass
Ma'am,
for? Tell me.
23?
Correct. Google it.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Google?
Google से देखा ना?
No, no, I'm remembering it, ma'am. Like,
पक्का?
yeah, ma'am.
ये मुझे
I've
पता
gone
है
through
आपने
this
गूगल
top. I've gone through this topic in college, ma'am. That's why, like, I
okay
can say it. Yeah.
okay sometimes we use the unit as U, that is my unified mass. All these things we will discuss, that when we use U, when we use gram per mole, and when we use grams only. Okay, that I will tell you that
Ma'am,
when we come
AMU
to,
or U is same, right, ma'am?
yeah, AMU previously or in earlier time now we
Yeah,
use AMU.
nowadays they're using U.
Yeah, it is the unified mass. AMU was
Okay.
atomic mass unit, and it is now converted to U, that is
Unified.
unified mass. Okay,
Okay,
so
ma'am.
the difference between formula and molecular mass is clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Next topic we have mole.
Ma'am, can
Mole,
you like
yeah,
can you give some examples on this formula, mass?
yeah. Calcium chloride, sodium hydroxide, KCl, HCl is also there. Any ionic compound we can say. We have calcium
Okay.
hydroxide. These are the ionic compounds. Just find the mass of these ones.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. It is the same. The only difference that these ions are present in the form of ions, and in the molecular one, there are no ions present over there.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay,
rest
ma'am.
all the things are same.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next concept is mole. I think mole you have already done.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is the need of using mole? Why we are studying mole?
For a reference.
Mole is a reference. Reference of what? No issue. If you don't answer, then I will tell you that why we are using or what is the need of using it. But at least give it a try. I'm just asking because
Uh,
you have already done this topic. That's why I'm asking. Otherwise, I will let you know that why we are using this one.
okay, ma'am.
Do you know?
Ma'am, yes.
All right. When we study about matter, we know that there are many atoms in a matter. As atom is the smallest unit,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And these atoms are, we can't see it with naked eyes. So you can assume that very, very small. In a
Yes.
particular element, if I say that there can be like a large number of atoms are present over there, right? So if I
Yes,
say
ma'am.
that you have to buy 12, like if you say that Bhavna, just go and have 12 bananas. So what you will say that, ma'am, I will go and I will buy a 1 dozen banana,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So here you simply what you did, you equalize the unit 12 with 1 dozen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
In the same way, when I say that I have very large number of atoms present, so it is quite difficult to write very large number of atoms. So there is a term basically, this one, like if in particular matter these number of atoms or molecules, like these numbers are present. So it is quite difficult to represent this each and every time, like 10 to the power 23 zeros,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So to represent this number now, we simply use a word that is 1 mole. In the same way
Ma'am,
as
like
for,
6.02, 2 or 23 is taken right now.
you can take this one or you can write 6.02 also.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So as you are representing 12 with 1 dozen, in the same way you are representing this number with 1 mole. As for 100, what we say that it is 1 quintal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It is the same one. For this number, we use 1 mole. Whenever I see this number, I say that it is 1 mole.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the need of 1 mole is just to represent the large number of atoms or molecules, whatever be there, in a single word basically.
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the value that represent 1 mole is this one. Or I can say that 1 mole is the amount of any substance. Now, from where this value comes, like that for 1 dozen, I say that it is 12. So why for 1 mole I said that it should be this one? Because 1 mole is that quantity we take reference as C12, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So the number of atoms or molecules or the discrete units that are present in 12 gram of C12 atom. The number of units that are present in 12 gram of C12. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
That is equal to this number. That's why we gave this number as 1 mole. So 1 mole is the amount of substance that is present in 12 gram of C12.
Okay, ma'am.
Or why C12? Because we have taken the reference as C12.
Okay.
Got it? Amount of substance that
Ma'am, there'll be some
contains,
calculation that
which one?
1 point, like there'll be a calculation to get this 6.02, right,
Yeah,
ma'am?
there is. We will also do this one. But in the exams, it has not been asked. But for the concept, I will tell you that how we get this
Yeah,
term.
even like they told it is not there for NEET.
Yeah, it is not there for NEET. In the NEET, you will directly use this one. But you should know that how this value comes from, as it is the basic approach.
Okay.
If your basics are strong, only then you will move to the next level. Na? But if we skip the
Yes.
basics, then it will be quite difficult for you to move to the next part.
Yes.
So 1 mole is the amount of substance that contains as many entities as there are atoms in exactly 12 gram of C12 isotope. Got it?
Yes.
Definition is clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the thing is,
Isotope is like same atomic number, different mass number.
correct. Now the thing is, we
Okay.
have to calculate the number of atoms that are present in 12 gram of C12, right?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is equal to 1 mole. है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have to calculate number of atoms basically. Now, if I say that mass of one C12 atom, I have a C12 atom, what is its mass? As the atomic number is 6, so there should be 6 protons and 6 neutrons.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mass of proton is equal to mass of neutron. So I can write it
Yes,
as
ma'am.
like this one. And mass of proton is what? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, this is my mass for one atom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the mass for one atom. This thing is clear to you?
Ma'am, it's like 6 plus 6 to calculate mass,
Yeah,
sum of protons and neutrons.
yeah.
And then why did you take this 1.6 into 10 to the power minus
Because
24
mass
again,
of
ma'am?
proton is almost equal to mass of neutron. So that's why I add it up.
Okay.
And mass of proton is this one.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now see, I have to calculate the number of atoms exactly in 12 gram of C12 isotope. Means number of atoms present in 12 grams. That I have to calculate.
Okay, ma'am.
है ना? यही है ना मेरा definition.
Yes, ma'am.
So these grams have one atom. So how many atoms will be in 12 gram will be equal to this one. See,
Yes, ma'am.
if I cancel it out and solve this one, I will get a value that is equal to this one. So 12 gram has this number of atoms. And
Okay, ma'am.
this value is my 1 mole.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
All right. So as my 1 mole is equal to, you have done this thing now in the college or something different?
No, ma'am. It's same.
All right. We call this number as Avogadro number also.
Yes, ma'am.
Avogadro number. Or sometimes we call this as Avogadro constant also. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever it has been asked to me that I have 1 mole of, suppose I have 1 mole of hydrogen atom. So 1 mole of hydrogen means I am having how much atoms will be there? It should be equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms.
Avogadro number of.
Yeah. We represent it by Na also.
Yes.
Okay. If I say this is my atom basically. Okay. 1 mole of hydrogen atom. If it has been asked that 1 mole, what is happening over there? It's been asked that 1 mole of water molecule. Here I am talking about molecule. Again, molecule means if water molecule is there, it means this number of molecules are there in the 1 mole of this molecule. Okay. If we are
Yes,
talking about
ma'am.
atom, it means atoms. If we are talking about molecule, then molecules are there. Okay. If I
Ma'am, that
use,
1 mole can be like any uh, chemical entity, like atom, molecule, proton,
yeah,
neutron,
yeah,
electron.
yeah, 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 yeah. If I
Okay.
use the unit as grams, if I write that it is just write grams over there. Okay. So 1 gram
Okay.
means, if I say that it is 1 gram atom, it means that it is 1 mole atom. Gram means basically mole.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 gram atom means 1 mole atom, and 1 mole atom means it is equal to Avogadro number atoms. If I say that it is 1 gram molecule, it means Avogadro number molecules are there. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, we have molar mass. Now, currently we have done only molecular mass, atomic mass, formula mass, and mole. Mole, do you know that how to find the mole?
Number of moles, ma'am.
Yeah. How do we find it?
Ma'am, if mass is given,
Yeah. We represent number
mass
of
by
moles as by n. So it is equal
mass, the given mass by the molar mass.
either atomic mass या फिर molecular mass.
Yeah, molecular or atomic mass.
Yeah. And if volume is given to you, then volume divided by volume at STP.
22.4 liters.
Yeah. So these are the two formulas that you have to generally use.
Okay.
Okay. Just go through this one in the next
Even
one.
if there is like if particles are given.
Yeah, particles we will do later on. When we do the questions, na, at that time we will get the concept of particles.
Okay.
Because here we have done only about atomic mass and molecular mass. That's why I tell you that how to calculate number of moles with the help of atomic and molecular mass.
Okay.
Okay, just have a look over it.
I'm like the time is up.
No issue, just go through it once. And tomorrow just do the homework also.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll it? Ma'am, this is the homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in homework, you have to, what you have to do, you have to do 5 questions in which you have to find the number of moles where mass is given
Okay,
to you.
ma'am.
And question should be only with mass, not with number of particles. Just
Ma'am,
try
you'll
to
be
do,
giving that?
no, just do it from any book.
Okay, any five.
Yeah, any 5.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, scroll. Ma'am, we use mole because,
Where?
like you have said now, ma'am, we use mole because to measure large.
To measure?
Like if there are large numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
One mole you are asking now.
Yes, ma'am. Like, why do we use mole for that question? Can you once say it again?
Yeah, we use mole because to represent that much of large quantity, it is quite difficult to represent as it is 10 to the power 23. Like the way na,
Yes,
that we
ma'am.
use prefixes.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So in the same way, whenever these number of atoms, molecules or entities are present, so just to simplify it, we use a simple term that is a mole.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll? Ma'am, why to take only 12 grams of C12?
Because the mass for carbon is 12. We have taken C12 isotope as the C12 isotope is having 12 grams atom. And for, we have to take 1 gram.
Okay, okay. Ma'am, can you scroll? Ma'am, can you scroll? Ma'am, the units for this will be gram per mole, right, ma'am?
Yeah, that we will also discuss. For molar mass, we use gram per mole. Wait, when we complete one or two topics, na, then all the units will be clear to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, can you scroll?
it's over.
Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, ma'am.